Okay, so I should be able to make that now. Okay.
Oh,
I? Ah, will do. Ah, I'd nearly lost hope. What news?
hope you're well.
Hey, your forge burns bright.
Okay, I'm starting to see the vision. It's starting to make sense how this works. This is just making our iron pickaxe. See what I could do with those first. Yep. You have that tool. Okay, you can't do that. Or down. Or down. Okay.
Cheers!
Okay. We're just gonna make you another pickaxe. So that's just
What news? Hey! You had my back. Cheers.
What news? Ha ha! Ha ha! The mountain smiles on us
I hope
today.
this works. Alright. Now I know. Okay. Now plan B. Okay, what do I need to make? An ironwood pickaxe. Oh, that ain't expensive. Good. About 2 those.
Dragon Slayer. Hope your forge burns bright. Aye.
Okay.
Ho ho! The mountain smiles on us today.
Perhaps we can trade. Huh, perhaps we can trade.
Where's the other one?
I'm looking for fine dwarven craftsmanship.
Hmm.
There is much we're looking to acquire. There is much we're looking to acquire.
Okay, I'm starting to see what's happening here. I don't like it. Okay.
Hope your forge burns bright. Cheers!
It's been a while.
Hearty meal cures nearly all.
And this is the quickest way.
Okay, I am finally back, chat. Up, Simon.
Sup.
Not much. Just was like gone for so long.
That was only 30 minutes.
Yeah, about that. Where's my game? Why is it not showing in? There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But, you know, again, I'll always choose getting stuff for the family versus other stuff. I don't think I have any other thing I want to do. Damn, someone's already dead? Oh shit, another guy's dead. I'm not even going to see combat and they're all going to be dead. I also have chat my own food, which is nice. A little salty, but overall nice. I ain't put an energy place here. Oh wait, hold on. Let's produce another guards group. They didn't give me my drink, guys. I didn't realize that I didn't take the drink. So like I already kind of left. At that point, I'm just like, I can't be bothered. So I'm having my own. I'm not feeling Warhammer anymore. I was gone too long to where I just don't want to do Warhammer. Exit to desktop real quick. Nope, wrong screen. Go here. Edit stream info. I guess I'll launch repo to check out it. Maybe I'll do a solo run.
Beware! This foul creature looks to ensnare us!
On the bright side, chat, what's it called game is almost done. Oblivion. Oh, hold on, I have to update repo.
A monster has run off and taken dwarves. Where's it gone?
Making corned beef right now. Interesting. I've never had corned beef before. Remastered.
Deeply grateful.
Also, with so many of us here, let me reiterate, by the way, in case you were not here earlier, I have already paid for the Dark's model is currently going to be going under progress, as well as my model. This model that you see right now, it will also be no longer being used come after July, I assume, somewhere around there. The reason why is because my artist has decided to upgrade me to version 2. So, yeah. Now, most people do a whole debut stuff, like to showcase it, all that, and hype it up. We could do that. I don't know. We'll see. I drop kick. Yeah, like what's the word that we're talking about? Like, bro, they'll like, you know, be like, hey, if this thing gets whatever 10 likes, then we'll reveal the model. I don't know if I'm that big enough for it. And frankly, I don't know if I care enough to do it. Would I try to get Vex and the others at Avatar 2 in the future? It wouldn't be a bad thing. The problem is that the model price has gone up. When I bought version 1, it was only like $110. Version 2 base is about 175. So it's kind of a lot. Like, I think today or last night. All right, let me look at the invoice real quick. Let me look at the pricing, and then I'll show you it. This is not it. I just realized. This is something else. Oh fuck, I know why it's not, because I didn't save it. Copy, hold on. Hold up, chat. VTuber invoices, paste. Alright, and then I go to snipping real quick. That doesn't, hold on, let me redo this. Alright, and then let me go to transition, nope, wrong screen. Alright, then image. Where is, I don't even remember what that, okay, that's that one. Browse. Screenshots. Okay, that. There is the thing right there. That is how much it costs right now. Just, this isn't all of it. Let me clarify. This is just for the art. This $126 you're seeing that I paid right here, that's just for the art of both my model and Dark's model. Rigging is going to cost more. Like, we're looking at probably, I would say about 175 to 220, I'd assume, for rigging. Yeah. Literally all of May, like all of May, is going to be going into this. I thought it would be about, what's the word? How much did I think it was going to be? I thought about the price was going to be around 220-ish to maybe, you know, 220 to around, I'd say 250. That's where I assume the pricing would be in total, but I'm more than likely wrong. Which, I mean, we'll be able to cover it. It's just that no money that we get from May will be going into savings. You know, which, you know, it sucks, but it is what it is.
Let me tell you a thing or two about what Grandpa Simon once told me.
What?
Fuck savings. That doesn't save you anything. Da, 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 da.
Well, that's why I created an IRA.
IRA.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Independent retirement account. Like literally 3 days ago. Because now this is a job. So I need one. I need one to accumulate money. All right, well, let me let me get rid of this. And let me add, I guess, a game capture. Let's call it repo. Capture specific. Capture audio.
Eyes up! Monsters in the air!
But yeah, chat. It's not bad news or whatever. I am happy that we literally the interactions with my artists were fun as hell. Like when I saw that she was open, as in her like commissions, this is what I said to her. I'll read you guys it. Here, let me see. I said, "Hey, are your commissions open right now?" And then she sent me a picture of a horse staring and said, ... indeed they are. And I'm like, check your thing in like, I don't know, 15 minutes. I'm commissioning my friend in my outfit if they're indeed open. Stand ready for my money, worm. And then I sent her a picture of Conquest. And then, you know, we went and we talked about it and blah blah blah, stuff like that. And like, she didn't send me the invoice yet. Like, I was ready to pay then. And then like at 4 o'clock in the morning, I was like, hey, let me see what I said. Sorry for this, but I realized I should also ask about this, but how do you plan on doing my head for the upgrade? I don't mind having the standard head shape if it means making things easier, but I don't know exactly what you mean by this line. The only thing is that I'll take a little bit longer on the rigging end, as yours is unique due to it being a skull. So I didn't know if like they were actually going to make a custom head, because my head is actually custom and all of that for the model. And the version 1.1 or whatever, I requested a bigger head. This is not the standard head for the model like design. I just have a big head because I was like, I kind of want to have like a voodoo doll, like little keychain vibe to me. You know, something you would put on there. So yeah, she's like, a little secret to models, you can squish a lot of what's under the hair because it's not seen. And while we do have bald options now and have a smooth head, your model will need a little more work on angles, as your model is on. Let me read what this said. How many followers do you need to start earning money, and how exactly does it work? Is it based off of followers, people watching, or the gifted sub/bits? It is a mix of everything. You could be successful and this be a job if you have, let's say, 10 people, I'd say, pay or donating $20, like 20, I'll say actually like 15, no, even $10 to $15 a week, I'd say. It's all good. It's all good. Because while it isn't like you might be like $10 from 10 people a week, let's do the math. All right, hold on, we're pulling out fuck repo. We get to do drawing time. All right, get your drawing stuff. So yeah, let me exit out of repo and we'll go to just chatting. First I gotta find my stream real quick. Okay, repo, cancel that to just chatting. All right. Jesus Christ, there's so many people in there. All right. Krita. New image. Yeah, I like talking about this. Look, if it gets you guys going and interacting, I'll fucking do this stuff. All right. Let's go here. All right, let's say you have 10 V's. These are viewers, okay? Let's get this, let's understand this. These are 10 viewers. So let's say you have 10 viewers and they give you 10 viewers and they give you 10. So 10 viewers plus $10 plus I think we'll do a plus once a week. Hold on. Here, they'll make sure this, you guys understand this is a one W. So W is week. All right. So, all right. Let's say you have 10 viewers giving you the minimum of $10 a week. That is, if you think about it, $400 a month. Now, is that, you would say, a, you know, would that be sustainable as an independent person? The answer, no. That looks more like an ass crack. Hold on. No. $10 or 10 viewers plus $10 a week is not sustainable as, you know, no, it's okay. It's okay. I like talking about this. This is not sustainable as, you know, an independent person. You would need a second job. You would need a secondary job or a primary job. This would be considered a hobby. But let's say you live with your family or a loved one and all of that stuff. Then I'd say yes. Now, is it enough to, you know, one day go out and get your own place? Yes, but I don't see that as smart. What I see it as 10 viewers plus $10 once a week, you know, is pretty sustainable for my kind of lifestyle. As in, I don't go and do, or I don't do any unnecessary spending, all right? As in, I don't go like, oh my god, I need to get this thing. Like, I will buy, like, I'm very finicky with the money. The money that I have accumulated from streaming is about $1,812, somewhere around there. And I've only spent about 200 of it. Now you might be saying, why did you spend 200? I bought the emotes and I bought the, I just bought this stuff. And the emotes were like $73.50. So that's what I mean. I've spent about 200. But besides that, haven't spent anything else. I've only moved $75 of that into an IRA. So I'm still at like $1,500 and like, I think $40 in my savings. And that's it. But yeah, if you were to have 10 viewers who donated $10 a month and all of that, or $10 a week, that would be, I think, a very good starting out. You wouldn't be independent, but it would be considered a side job. And what you can do with that is you could put that to the side and all that. That's your backup money. That's your side money. Stuff like that. Now, let's say you have some, like, let's say you have 10 or 5 viewers and you only are getting, you know, 5 viewers, but you're not getting plus 0. We'll say 0. Let's say you're not getting any money from people, as in no one's donating, but they're watching. All right. That's a terrible ass. Plus $0. Okay. But you run 3 minutes of plus 3. Nope, that's a bad 3. 3 AD plus 3 ads. That would equal about, I would say, so 5 viewers plus $0 from subs and all of that, or bits, but 3 minutes of ads. You would get about, if you streamed for, I think, 4 hours and they stayed from start to end, you would get about, where's my dot? 3.30. God damn it, where's my, okay, here, about 30 cents. All right, that's how much you would probably get from 5 viewers, $0 from bits or anything like that, in 3 minutes of ads, and you streamed for about 4 hours. That is not sustainable. That is like, you know, in about 22 months, you might get your first payout. But that's, again, if everyone was there at the same time from start to finish. Like, let's look at my earnings real quick. Revenue for this month. I've made, on yesterday, on the May 18th, 48 cents. 36 cents of that was ads. Heyo, dropkick.
We got more.
So that's what I mean, that, you know, you get X amount from there. But then on May 16th, I got 0.06. Did you look at my tattoos? Yeah, I didn't understand them at all. I'm gonna be honest. I did not understand your tattoos at all. However, also, guys, let's talk about this. If you are at 5 viewers and all that, 5 concurrent viewers, then you are considered into top 2%. Okay. A lot of you do not understand that. Well, I'm sure a lot of you do understand, but nobody really understands or doesn't really get it, that 5 viewers puts you in the top 2% of Twitch, because a lot of people are in the, you know, in the, what you would call 1 viewer, the 2 viewers, and it's hard to get out of. I'm blessed. I have you guys. Which is why I cling to you guys like a motherfucker and hope you never leave. But I don't expect you guys to give me money. I would love it. Don't get me wrong. Let me make this clear. I would love that. I would be over the moon. But I also, at the same time, I don't want you to be like emptying out your, you know, 401k and then being like, hey, I got nothing to retire with and all of that, Duncan. You know, I also, I forgot to pay my mortgage bill and stuff. The bank's going to come and, you know, take it from me and all of that. I'd be like, why the fuck did you do that? Also, the 3 bullheads is my tribal. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. When you did, without the context, I looked at this. I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't get it. But, you know, hey, it's your tattoos. Like, let me look real quick on Twitch. the Twitch tracker. Let's see where I am at right now, technically, on Twitch tracker. Search up Duncan Wood. I am currently in... Damn, I actually went up.
How's that
No longer in the
possible?
top 1%. It's because I had 3 streams where there was barely anyone watching. I was in the top 1%. What's your thoughts on the whole thing of VTubers and those agencies? That is a big topic that I would have to get into. But I am now actually in the top 2.51% of VTuber or streamers. Now, I think I actually know the reason why as well, because there is something that people are doing nowadays to boost their numbers, which is also causing it to go up. And that is, let me spell it out for you. B I E view bot. Okay, because people are doing that, that is causing view bots are causing this. All right, the 5 viewers and 2 being in the 2%, that's causing that to be canceled out because there's people that are starting streams with no actual person in the chat, but 30 bots who are there just watching. All right, it's not actual people, it's, you know, that. But because there's people that are starting out on a stream and they have, you know, view bots, they get, you know, that. And why I'm saying this is becoming more common is because when I go on Twitter and I look, I'm seeing more and more people posting frequently about the whole, oh, well, I just rated out to this guy of like 50 people and it was a dead chat, and then finally when we came in, you know, there was like, it was interacting. The whole view botting stuff, did Twitch start doing ban/ban waves? I don't know yet. They are supposedly trying to do this whole thing that will crack it. They won't say how they're going to get it, but it still is fucking over, you know, the normal like lurkers. Like right now on my Twitch, you know, channel, when I'm looking in the stream manager, it says I have 12 people in here. Okay, 12 people are apparently watching right now. But then when I go to my community, as in like I go to my channel and I look in there, I have only me. It doesn't count stream elements, it doesn't count Seribot, my mod, which is Ender, anonymous dropkick, then the chat bots, aka stream elements, Seribot again, and then it says viewers, 3 Eyes, Antelope Rush, Dwarf King Thor, this person I actually have never seen. Hello, Monty, Princess Chan, welcome in. Them and Unknown Skelly, but it doesn't tell me who these other ones are. I can count already 8, as in Ender, anonymous dropkick, 3 Eyes, and then the 5 viewers. We're at 8 people. Where's the other, you know, 4 people? You know, that's where I'm like, it doesn't show me those people. It says I have that, but then when I look on my channel, it doesn't have that. So you see the, like, there's a mix up here. Only reason I'm mostly watching is because I'm playing too. That's fine. But like my whole point that what I'm trying to make is that Twitch has it set to where viewers that are lurking, as in they don't say anything, do not count as a viewer. And so when I end stream, even though it says on one thing I have had 12 people on, it will count what the channel says.
So stream manager might say